So, having hit complete rock bottom in the arena in our last episode, I think it's time for a bit of a change of pace. I'm feeling in the mood to blow some steam off, maybe after a nice cold one, in a brawl of sorts. So let's grab a cold one and jump into the Tavern Brawl. All right, welcome back. I fibbed a little in the last episode. After failing miserably in the arena, I said Tavern Brawl was the only thing left before we head into rank. Turns out we still have Battlegrounds to check out too, but we'll worry about that later. Today, we're heading into the Tavern Brawl. So what exactly is the Tavern Brawl? Tavern Brawl is a weekly mode first added in June of 2015. Every Wednesday, the rules change, sometimes slightly and sometimes completely. And your first win typically rewards you with a free pack from the current expansion. Over more than a decade, Hearthstone has cycled through hundreds of different brawls. Most of them fit into roughly 5 main categories. Starting off, we have the completely randomized brawls. Sometimes you choose a class and receive a completely random deck, other times you just hit a button and let the game choose everything for you. Next up on the list, we have constructed brawls. These have you build a deck using cards from your own collection, but under a special set of rules. Now we get to what the community calls pre-made brawls. These give both players specially created decks, and are usually more heavily themed or constructed. Some tell a small story, recreate a famous conflict, or give each player control of a unique boss. We also have something called single player brawls. These work more like miniature adventures, putting you up against an AI controlled boss or giving you some kind of unusual objective instead of a traditional match. Finally, we have brawls that have the tongue twister of a name called Brawlesiums. It's more accurate to call these very glorified arena runs because they have a ticket system similar to arenas. So, after going 0-6 in the arena, let's find out if our luck fares any better in a brawl, or if it's finally time to pack it in. Let's see what Tavern Brawl is waiting for us this week. The Master Mages of Dalaran have gone too far this time, opening up hundreds of portals. Choose a class, use a few spells, and a whole lot of portals to defeat your rivals. Alright, and then we always get our classic win a pack for the first victory of the week. Let's see. Mage, I remember having a lot of portal stuff. Priest, Shaman Lamla. Let's do Paladin. We've had some decent luck with a Paladin. Ooh, how fitting. We're up against Oths. Oh, that's a cool voice line.
Will not stop me now. I will fight with honor.
Dude, that is a cool voice line. It's referencing Warcraft 3, if everybody doesn't know. During the events of Warcraft 3, Arthas was a paladin, and Uther was his master, mentor.
Job's done.
Alright, random portal. That's going to be the theme of this. Let's see what we get. Get a 1/1 magnetic spark bot with a random bonus. Magnetic Divine Shield. Alright, not too bad. We have something to clear a lot of the minions, so that's pretty freaking nice. Draw 2 minions. If this costs 0, give them +2/+1. We don't. I guess that works if we have tradable minions. But we don't have any tradable minions right now. Alright. Big drill. Excavated treasure. Top a friendly minion's attack. Oof. Have this minion survives damage. Swap its stats. If your hero's health changed this Change this turn, destroy a minion. Okay. We're gonna do one more thing. That's a little rougher. Yeah, that would work if I had something that did damage to me. Alright, so we'll rush. Open spell. This doesn't look too good for us. We still got cards, but yeah. Alright, so I think what we need to do, pop those. We do that. And then we can destroy you. Then we want to probably do this. Summon a risen groom with taunt and that much attack and health. Ooh. Oh, that's a cool card.
It is not you.
I'm gonna O2 leech. Oh, fuck that leech. I really, really hate this leech. It is annoying. Let's see. I think it's a good old portal time. We need some more corpses if we want to maximize the corpse bride. Let's see. We played a quest this game, summon a 4-2.
Free your spirit.
I guess we're gonna portal up and then just send some monsters so we can turtle up. Because this is gonna do taunt, and then the other card's gonna do taunt.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part. That's cute. Dude. He's gonna always try and keep that. Oof. Kitty is angry. Yeah, that's rough, but we still have at least a minion. Oh, no. Jeez. Jeez. Alright. See what we get. Ooh. How fitting. I forgot he was a card first before a hero. Doesn't look like there's a hero interaction though. That's a bummer, but I have the biggest smile on my face right now. Worth.
Destiny calls to you.
4/5 monstrosity with rush. We at least got one card out of it, and we're trading. So that's good.
Till death do us part.
Well, that card looks familiar. Let's see. Swap this with a minion from your hand and give it lifesteal. That's interesting. Must be a newer card.
The light bends to my sweet moves. Job done.
I'm probably screwed with this, but not a bad first game. Alright, that's standard. Oh, that is a card. Oh my. At least the life still healed us a decent bit, but I think we're cooked. We're probably cooked. Dun, 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 dun. That's gonna get decently buffed, but
They are peace.
Divine Shield should help us a little bit here, because he needs to trade at least 2 minions into it, even though it's a 1/1. But I think we completely forgot. Yep. So Divine Shield got nullified. Oof. Oof. Man, this card's been useless the entire time. We haven't had tradable minions. +3 attack this turn and mana set. We don't have any minions.
Reporting for duty.
We are, as the kids say, cook chat. So let's bow out and go again. Not the worst first game. Not the worst. Maybe we'll have some better luck with Death Knight. Embrace the death. Ooh, Warlock, the Golden Warlock. That's usually 500 wins for that Golden Portrait, if I remember right. So, shocker, the portal-themed Tavern Brawl involves quite a few turns of slinging portals and seeing what comes out. Then throwing whatever minions we get onto the board as quickly as possible. At one point, we summon the Demon Hunter card with Tortolan, which raises an important question. Why would a Tortolan ever join the Demon Hunters? It is completely against their ideology. Anyway, the portals keep flying back and forth until we finally build a decent board, and then finally a respectable board. Our opponent manages to summon N'Zoth, suddenly giving them an army capable of rivaling ours. Unfortunately for them, I'm a bit too late. Even if they try and trade a few minions, we just swing to the face and claim victory in our first Tavern Brawl in ages. Earning ourselves a nice snazzy free pack for the week, and a confidence boost that we're not complete garbage at Hearthstone. So since we actually won, it's pack time. Pack time, pack time. All right, let's crack this open. See what we get. Ooh, our first legendary. In a blue, and a blue. Let's see what we get. Contraband wands. Get 3 arcane missiles. That's actually pretty good. Holy Bola. Draw a card. If it costs 2 or less, draw another. That's pretty good. Spice it up so we have a good legendary. Sawbones. Oh, that's a very Death Knighty one. The Preparer. Drag to your deck to spend leftover mana next turn, discount the amount spent plus 1 extra. Okay. Destroy all your other minions. Draw a card and refresh a mana for each one destroyed. That might be good if you can get it low and you then use a bunch of death rattles to kind of reset your board per se. What's our second one? Void Blast. Ah yes, the new Demon Hunter. Deal 3 damage to a minion. If it dies, get a Void Sword. I'm about to look up a Void Sword. Alright. Legendary. 1, 2, 3.
Legendary.
Aya Lotus Kingpin. You always go second. Battlecry. Pick up an upgraded counterfeit to replace your coins this game. Get 2. Ooh. Yeah, I remember when the expansion first started, I remember reading they wanted legendaries that would really change playstyles. This would definitely change the playstyle. I know, what was it, the Mugsy? God, I hate that boss in Raid, but it was also a cool boss. Alright. Here's my quick thoughts on the Tavern Brawl. Tavern Brawl is a nice little way to slowly build your collection as the expansion goes on. It's also a refreshing change of pace, especially in my case after repeatedly getting swatted down in the arena. Personally, I prefer the wackier, more randomized brawls over the ones where you have to build your own deck. They let you try something completely different without worrying too much about your collection or deck building skills. You simply jump in, embrace chaos, and see what happens. Well, GG's. like I said, I fibbed a little bit. Since we got Tavern Brawl, now we have Battlegrounds and the actual ladder to deal with. As I can show you real quick. We got our ladder ready warrior to start getting some games on. But that's for another episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I deeply appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Have you been enjoying the new expansion? Do you have any tips for Battlegrounds? Please feel free to leave them in the comments. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed. And I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. And I will see you in the next one.